All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call Lime La, Eloheinu, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Harakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well, and a hearty shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, we're going to talk about earthquakes and microchips. All right, earthquakes and microchips. This is Mark chapter 13 and verse 7. And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must needs be, but the end shall not be yet. All right. The wars and the rumors of wars between the peoples of the world is a necessity to happen. Okay. Smaller battles bring about greater wars. Okay. That being said, these individuals, how the Lord has them set up, attacking Israel and Iran, the stuff with Ukraine and Russia, and the stuff with Taiwan and China, and the back and forth with North Korea and the United States. These are all smaller battles that's going to produce a greater war. Okay, but these things need to happen before the Lord comes and finishes the war, because He's going to destroy everybody. Read 2 Ezra, the 13th chapter. Okay. All right, verse 8, it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginnings of sorrow. So let's look at this word diverse. The word is kata. It says down, from, throughout. All right. Throughout what? Throughout these other countries. All right. Even in America, throughout all these places, there's going to be there's going to be earthquakes. All right. Then it says here in the KJV translation count, it says daily. All right, and you can download an earthquake app, and then you'll get notifications about earthquakes, whether it be a day on a daily or every other day, or how many ever the Lord sets it to be throughout the week or throughout the year or throughout the month. Okay. But we're going to get that article in a second. Let me read a little bit of this article. It says, why Japan issued its first ever mega earthquake alert. The chances of a larger earthquake in the next week slightly increased. Okay. On August 8th, the Japanese Meteorological Agency issued its first ever megaquake alert after a 7.1 earthquake rocked Miyazaki Prefecture in southern Japan earlier that day. The Miyazaki quake injured 16 people and generated minor tremors up to 50 centimeters tall that reached the country's coastline about a half hour later. So major earthquakes are going to cause tsunamis to happen. And once tsunamis happen, they could travel all the way to the land. All right, and then once they hit the land, people could be drowning. Buildings could be knocked off the water, off their stands. All right, people going to drown. Homes and stuff is going to be destroyed. Everything is going to, devastation is going to happen. Okay. All right, but when it's closer and closer each day to the Lord's return, the sorrows are going to increase. Okay. It says the Miyazaki's quake point of origin, or hypocenter, was located 25 kilometers underground. All right. It says here near a seafloor depression called Nankai Trough. A larger fault zone sits beneath the trough, and experts are concerned that the Miyazaki timber may have altered the distribution of stress along it, potentially paving the way for a larger magnitude 8 or greater megaquake. The Japanese government has estimated such timber could kill hundreds of thousands of people. All right, and that's good, right? Because that's what the Lord wants. Okay, the possibility of a large scale earthquake is considered to be relatively higher than normal conditions. All right, and that's good. That's also good, right? This is 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people, Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So the times that we're in, the Lord spoke about them. He spoke about them. The prophets wrote about them, and they're happening. For like as all things is made in the world hath a beginning and the end is manifest. All right, and the end is being made manifest. The end is approaching. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works, and the endings in effects and signs. So earthquakes are a sign, all right, and they're happening more frequently, all right, along with the wars and rumors of wars. They're happening more frequently, all right, and everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed. All right, so your belief and your works for Yahweh Shema Shai is what's going to get you up out of here. All right, but it's ultimately the elect that's going to believe and continue to do the work, and the work is to teach. All right, it says the mega quake is expected to remain in effect for about a week, though the agency advises across southern Japan to remain wary and be prepared even after the period passes. So the Lord could have another earthquake happen just like that. All right, let's get this other article on earthquakes. All right, significant earthquake rattles Los Angeles. The U.S. Geological Service has listed the earthquake at a 4.4 magnitude. All right, a magnitude 4.4 earthquake hit Los Angeles on Monday afternoon, rattling a wide swath of the city. The earthquake, which was initially measured at a 4.7, struck at 12:20 p.m. local time and was centered roughly 2.5 miles southeast of Highland Park, a neighborhood in northern East Los Angeles. The USGS, all right, then revised the preliminary measurement to 4.4. All right, significant earthquake just felt in the Los Angeles area. The LAPD wrote, reminder, please use 911 for all emergencies. Be prepared for aftershocks. About an hour after the earthquake, the LAFD said its survey had not uncovered any major infrastructure damage or injuries within the city. And look, here you go, the epicenter. All right, I can't zoom in it, but you see it. The Lord is about to come visit this place, man. That's the whole point. Officials within the city of Pasadena, which is close to the earthquake epicenter, said the shaking caused a water pipe to burst inside City Hall, forcing employees to temporarily evacuate the building, but otherwise no major damage was identified. Still, the effects were felt much further away, including Hollywood, around 9 miles west of South Pasadena, where the earthquake caused a rattling sound in buildings and a sensation of a rocking back and forth. But when the Lord sends these earthquakes, it's going to be more than a sensation. It's going to be more than a rocking back and forth. The ground is going to split open. People are going to fall in the holes. Buildings are going to fall on the people. And again, tsunamis. The Lord could have it start from the epicenter could start from the the Pacific Ocean and cause a tsunami, and that water could strike the land. Okay, it's going to be horrible, man. All right. It says Lucy Jones, a seismologist at the CIT, said the quake most likely occurred on a shallow fault similar to 1987 Winter Narrows quake. That magnitude 5.9 struck 12 miles east of Los Angeles, killing 8 people and causing substantial property damage. And there's going to be hell when the Lord sends these crazy earthquakes out here, man. All right. And then you see all the earthquake articles about what happened. All right. Look at this one. 6 days ago, California rocked by a 5.3 magnitude with local stunned and shaking. All right. You see it, man. Okay. All right. The Lord is coming to visit this place, man. All right. And we're seeing signs of the visitation. This is why we must change our ways. Okay. So let's go look at something else. So I was going through the airport yesterday, and I happened to see this. We all know Amazon One is in certain stores and like Whole Foods where you can pay with the palm of your hand. All right, this the second airport I was at within the time that I've traveled from all the time that I've traveled, and I've seen this Amazon One Pay. Amazon One. It says here, pay, entry, identity, all with the palm of your hand. All right, and I just recorded it. Nothing fancy. But this is what's going to lure people into using their hands to pay for things, all right? That RFID, CHIP, the MOTB, okay? People are in there shopping, all right, and people are in there working. As I passed by, there was somebody, he scanned his phone to get his credit card information to the machine so he can go in there and just pay and walk out, right? That's the new technology. This is what's hip. And everybody wants to be up on trends, and this thing is becoming trendy, all right? And when that CHIP becomes trendy, people are going to take it. But this is a warning for you to not take it if you're listening to this video, okay? All right, if you are listening to this video, this is a warning for you to not take it, okay? Let's see, here we go. This is Revelations chapter 14 and 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. All right, so you take this CHIP. Let's see. See, here you go. All right, pay with your palm like that Amazon thing had right here. Pay with your palm. How you think you're going to be paying with your palm in the future when this dollar crashes? It's going to be inside of you with this RFID transponder. Okay, don't take it. Don't fall for the gimmicks that celebrities and everybody else are going to be pushing to get you to succumb to this beast, okay? To get you to be an idolater, okay? All right, look, these are 3 challenges of microchip implant, society, business, technology. Look at this. They're trying to set it up, man. All right, they setting it up. All right. And this is part of gradualism. Okay, but don't take it. It's that simple, man. All right. It says proposed Illinois law would make it illegal for companies to microchip their employees, okay? So if they already putting laws in a place to prevent it, that means they're already on their way to doing it, okay? It says implementation of a chip under the human skin, microchips connected to the female body, concept of future technologies aimed at tracking and identifying people. See, look, that's all it's about. They want to track you and identify you, right? Esau Edom thinks he is God, so he tries to set himself up to be God, right? It says a new bill circulating through the IGA would make it illegal for employees to require their workers to implant MCs in their bodies, okay? Senate Bill 3105 looks to head off implications to present the field of biotechnology. In Sweden, thousands of people have had MCs inserted in their hands, according to NRP. The devices are designed to speed up users' daily routines by swiping their hands against digital readers. Wow, you want to see this? That goes into that mentality of it's my money and I need it now. You know, that microwave mentality. Okay. The technology has become so persuasive that the country's largest rail operator has swapped paper tickets for futuristic hand implants. The Illinois law, if passed, would protect employees from being forced to implant a device beneath their skin. However, it does allow for employees to voluntarily undergo an implant. All right, and people are going to eat it up because it's the new thing. All right, it's the new thing. All right. It says that as technology advances, it is crucial that we protect the rights and privacy of employees, said bill sponsor Senate Steve Stadelman. Emceeing employees without their consent is a clear violation of their autonomy. All right, but if they're putting laws in place to stop it or try to prevent it, they already have it in place to where they're going to do it. All right, but nonetheless, just stay away from it. No matter what it costs you, even your life, don't take the CHIP, man. Okay, it's not worth it. All right, because you don't want to be burnt up in the fire that the Lord has coming. Okay, verse 11, it says, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, and whoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shai. All right, those that keep the faith of the Lord, all right, and keep the commandments, they're not going to take the CHIP, and Lord will, you don't. All right, so Lord will, you is edified to the next time. Shalom.